Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. It is Newsflash Friday, and
FriYay.
yay! Um, and it's good to be here with you all. I think we had last week off, correct? I was
We
out of
did.
town. hmm
Yes.
I was out of town, but it's so good to see all the familiars. Love, love, love you all, and welcome. And so today is all about current topics and us doing readings on that. And but first, I just want to start off by just a big squeeze for all of you. Mm,
Oh, love that. I can't even shut up for a squeeze.
yeah.
I can't.
Aw.
It's Axel.
Hi,
Yay.
Axel. Did you stop in for a squeeze?
Dude,
Yay.
he loves a good squeeze.
So big squeeze. Um, we're really going through it. I know we all are. And but some people feel very peaceful, so that's nice. You hold that peace feeling for us. That's wonderful.
That's,
Um,
that's the beauty of the energy. When somebody needs it, just take a little bit. And I just got a little extra, just divvy it out.
yes, and for sure, uh, yes. As we move into what we're, I don't watch the news. I have not looked at the news. I haven't been watching the news, but I do have a partner who tells me the news. I can't quite get away from it. Hi, Axel. Did you come back?
He did come back.
I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. I need to turn. Yeah, there we go.
Ink and Flame Insight said, I go back and forth from peaceful to stress.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's a bit of a roller coaster. And
It's a big deal.
I could be just kind of smooth sailing for about 30 minutes and then get a weird alert on my phone. And then it's like, oh,
Yeah,
maybe
right.
I need to turn off the alerts.
He's picked another one. He's
right.
picked
Yeah.
another person.
Pick one
Um,
that says, I may have won $1 million.
Tarot, ask backwards. Thank you so much. That's super, super kind. Blessings to you. So he is creating quite the circus, isn't he? It's quite the shit show going on there that he's creating.
I've heard the term clown car.
Clown car. There you go.
Yes.
It's very apropos to what he's
Mm-hmm.
putting together.
Clown car's getting full. It's getting packed.
I mean,
The clown car is going to need a sidecar.
so the question is, do we really have another 4 years of scratching our head with this clown car? Maybe. But as you know, I think I've shared that I truly believe that it was a bit hijacked, and that Harris actually did win. So I do feel that there's been some weirdness that went on. The question is will they go at it? You know what I mean? Bring out the truth. So
it's almost to the point where when I do listen, I'm hearing that even all of the Democrats are kind of starting to get a little sassier now. And it's like, okay, maybe it's time to play hardball. So
right.
I do feel like, the silence from some Democrats, it's pretty deafening. I think they're working on something.
Yeah, it is. I think some of it is like so deafening.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay.
At the same time, you notice the Republicans aren't really celebrating either. So
I know.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
We don't have any parades going around where I live where they're excited, but my city's blue. But generally throughout the state, it's been kind of interesting. We're usually red all the time anyway.
Yeah.
And nobody's nobody's doing anything.
Yeah. I think even the Republicans are kind of going, what happened?
They're like,
they're even shaking their head like, what?
What the flaw?
But yeah, so Barb says the world is watching and scratching their heads 100%. Like, what the is going on? We do need some folks who choose to take action. It doesn't mean they're like, oh, because if there's proof there, there's proof there. I know that they really want folks to believe in our system and that it works and that it's, but if it's hijacked, it's fucking hijacked. And
the thing is, it needs to happen now.
Yeah.
Sooner the better. Don't sit on stuff like, I'm going to say it, Garland did on everything Garland had. We need to do some things prior to, but I feel like something's going on. Really do. I feel like something's definitely being worked
on. Susan says, the real Department of Justice doesn't disclose investigations. And the Trump one did. Right. I feel like, when they're doing, it's under wraps until they...
Yeah, they're not on X posting things.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Silence is good sometimes. That's what I'm saying. The deafening silence. For sure.
I hope you're right, Pamela. Pamela says, I remember when some psychics were saying Biden would go down in history as having saved our democracy. Here's his moment.
So this is the moment.
This would be a good moment.
Sure.
It just, but just in general for the family here, we're all family here. We've all been on this roller coaster together. And we're feeling the feels. We're feeling the ups and downs of the roller coaster. Most of us are empaths here, so we're not only feeling what we're experiencing ourselves, our own triggers, as you've heard me talk before. If you come from a past, if you've had trauma in your life, and you've ever felt vulnerable and not safe, if that's been taken from you at any point in your life, this is a trigger for that, because we feel like something has happened big and there's nothing we can do. You know what I mean? So we've been thrown right back into the trauma. So that's going on as well. So be aware of that happening. But and if you're the tired thing is a real deal too. So just honor what you're feeling and take care of yourself through this time.
Yes, self-care is everything right now.
Assaulted, right, Diana. And so again, if you ever have been assaulted or have any of that trauma, it's going to be, you are being triggered again. And so the emotions may be bigger. Take this as an opportunity to work through and release, but honor that as well, because it's a real thing. And you are feeling also the world's response to it, our family's response to it. And we tend to carry that. So, but carry it and release it, honor it and release. And what I keep being reminded is that my spirit team said, no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. It's
the journey. The journey is not always smooth, guys.
Yeah, right. It might not always feel good. The roller coaster might not always feel good. However, we're here. We're together.
And the world is on our side. I mean,
the world is on our
nationally. Lots of support. So even as a whole, we're not alone. Not just within our community. We're not alone.
And I think, Renee, you're right. I think some folks are having buyer's remorse now. So they're starting to
yes,
see.
they are.
And sometimes, because, our experience and what we see and what we've known is that we want to move forward. We understand what 45 was going to bring. We understood it. We saw it clearly. And we hope that others would as well. And some didn't. And some did vote for him. And they are having maybe this extra portion right now that we're in. I don't know. They had to experience some more crushing yuckiness for them to come to their senses.
I mean, there's so many factors to that. Some were just uneducated. Some were uninformed.
Mm-hmm.
If you just watch Fox News and X all day, that's your source.
That's the narrative. That's what they see. That's what they see. That's what they feel.
Exactly.
I put a couple things on my Facebook that weren't, it was just more of, hey, while you all are praising God and celebrating, I'm sharing the hotline for some folks here and praying that we survive this.
Mm-hmm.
And some people came on there and said, don't believe the lies you're hearing about Trump. Of course, I deleted it, but it was just like they truly, their perspective is so very real to them. As real as our perspective is to us. What it is to be human. It doesn't mean that we don't need to stand up for our rights and I think I did star this, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. I think it was Joe. Anyway, it's way back. Bought one of my sweatshirts. Yay. So if you haven't seen the sweatshirts, the one that he bought is respect my existence or expect resistance. I also have one that says we are not going back ever. And another one that says fearless feminist with the fist. And then one that just says weird, weird. And I did another one today. I posted another one today. Let's see if I can find it. But if you're interested, so, maybe we're just in that right now. Just going with the flow. We can't push the river. We can't go up the raging river of the shit show that's going on. So,
but we can stay afloat.
We can stay afloat, and we can. Okay. Gigi by the Sea. If you can read that, I'm going to look for my.
Gigi by the Sea says, please, y'all, track your ballots. Mine was missing, in quotes. Took my docs to courthouse Wednesday, finally found my vote. Texas votes will take 2 more weeks to officially count. Track yours. This isn't over. Peace, love, light.
Peace, love, and light. I like that. So my newest is rise and resist. And that's okay. We can still come from our heart space and rise and resist and be peaceful, be at peace, find that peace, that center, and rise and resist.
Thank you, Tony Salvatore. Bought the sweatshirt.
Oh, it's not showing the back. Ooh. It didn't show the back. And the back of that sweatshirt says Freebird Spirit.
Did you hear me, Dad?
No.
Tony Salvatore bought the sweatshirt.
Oh, Tony. That's right, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Right. Anyway, so if you're interested in that, that's kind of my creative outlet and trying to, channel my feelings and being able to still have a voice, and if it comes to that, we stand up and we resist.
I talk to people at work. I did again today.
Did that guy wear his Trump stuff again today?
He didn't today, but I talked to him. I finally talked to him.
Oh, you did. Jeez. Yeah.
Again. Since the election. It was different. It was interesting. I'll just say that. But no, he didn't wear it today.
Oh, good. Good. So we're going to look at some of the questions and talk them out together. But again, I just want you to know that our love and our light is bright. And there's a reason we're here together right now at this time. And yeah.
Thank you, Rose Blue.
Yay. Tubing with beers down New Rose Blue. My favorite thing to do is tube and drink beer. Love that. Okay.
I've done that.
And today, Tom, today is supermoon. And the shift of energy really early. Yes, there has been a bit of a shift. And today was the supermoon, but still the energy is there. Mm-hmm. And I did write something for us to utilize that energy, and I'm going to read it at the end. So if you are here at the end of our time together, I am going to lead us in a little mantra that you can say to connect into the energy of today's supermoon. All right. Thank you for that reminder, though. All right. So let's look at the questions. We'll start here. We'll start at the top here. So Susan, hi Susan. Oh, look at her fur babies there.
That's Susan. Aww.
Yeah.
Cute.
All right. We have the nickname.
We know who that is.
Will the muskrat go to prison for altering our election results? Okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, you're doing the rides? All right, I'll do the pin. Let me do the rides. That's fine.
Okay, so I mean, I have a yes. I don't know that he'll make it, but that definitely is the direction of this energy, right? I don't know if he'll make it that long, but that is the direction of the energy. You guys, people we the people have gone to prison for much less than all the shenanigans he has done. And the fact that he continues to evade baffles my mind, but it is moving that direction. The system has been in place where wealthy could get out of everything, right? Constantly. They are moving in that direction. It will be proposed. They are moving in that direction. So yes to that's why my thing said yes, looking for that direction, taking action. Whether he makes it that long is another story. Did you pull cards on that?
I did. I got the Prince of Cups, which is the filmmaker. So there's something about the big picture of it all. can call that maybe gathering more evidence, but there's so much that's just not much is hidden at this point. This is what we see is plenty enough evidence. What's been reported and recorded. Got the Hangman, the Game Master, Knight of Swords, and I actually got the Victory card, the Six of Wands. So something's going to go down with him for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know to what extent that's going to happen, because my pendulum actually did kind of a funky thing. Your yes sounded pretty solid.
Yeah, it was a solid yes. So that's
Yeah.
the direction they're going with this.
Yeah, as of right now, he's definitely looking like he's got some consequences coming, guys.
Yeah.
Which almost makes sense. Remember, I think I was with you. We talked about how, or I think I said I saw him on an interview with Tucker, and he kept saying if he loses, if Donald loses, I'm effed. He said it like 20 times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he knows.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows. Lisa's internet connection is sucking today. Okay, that's weird.
Jamie.
It's only on Fridays. You know what? I'll leave and come back. Let me try one more time.
You gonna try one more time? Okay, I'm gonna pull up the next question and get started.
Enjoy. Love y'all. Mwah.
We love you. All right, so let's look at this next question, guys. She's gonna reboot, try to get back to us. Got that one. All right, Melody. Hi, Melody. Thank you for your love and support of us here in the States. Okay. Let's look. Will Trump be charged with election fraud before Inauguration Day? Okay. I'm going to look at these. I don't know if he's going to be charged yet, but I'm thinking obviously before an inauguration that we are going to, some of this stuff is going to be at the surface, and will be in the light. Terry, thank you so much. And we'll look at your question. Cindy, I thought it was a question. Okay. Will election fraud be exposed before inauguration date? How about that? Let's ask it that way, Melody. I like that. Thank you, Sharon. That's perfect. Will it be exposed before? Mm-hmm. That one feels good. So, but let's take a look at the cards. That's a yes card. That's a yes card. That's a yes card. And yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's going to bring down. So I have yes. So yes, I have Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and right in between them, we have the Knight of Wands, who's taking action. Okay. There's a lot of energy behind this. This is what they're hoping to do. So this is the direction they're coming at, with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords coming in, bringing that direction in. But this is a structure, right? And So they're up against a huge structure of how things work and go. But look at that. All right. The outcome for the it's coming down hard on some folks. This what's coming out. Okay. What we will be looking at. I do have the Three of Swords in the Tower. So it's going to come down on some folks. There she is. But that's what I'm seeing. Yeah.
That's still blurry?
Yeah, but we can hear you.
Crazy. Okay.
Okay. Is there any other thing about this question we want to look at, you guys? Because I feel like, not. If not, okay, that's what I want. Is Inauguration Day going to be extended? We can do.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Is it going to be extended? I have a yes on that. But yeah.
Ooh.
What do you got?
Okay. Oh, wow. Well, I tried to use the fun cards on this one just because, but I got documentation, conflict,
Okay.
something about overseas. We know what that is.
We know what that is.
Yeah. And then I got the people majority. No joke, guys. And I got out.
Okay. Wait. Say that again.
Contracts and documents, conflicts of some sort overseas, and then I got the people majority, and I got out. I mean, you can look at that a couple of different ways, but when I saw these 5 cards, it really made me feel like it is going to be extended some kind of a way. It sounds like there's something pending. I mean, how tired are we of the word unprecedented? I know I am. I think something unprecedented could potentially happen for sure, where there's going to be an extension. And I guess, you know what it reminds me of? Because apparently he's got all these, Donald has all these contracts that he missed deadlines for, and he hasn't fulfilled them. He thinks he can just not do it. I don't know what they are. Somebody in there probably knows, but I remember somebody saying something about that in something I read on my phone like 2 days ago. If you all know, let me know. But he has dropped the ball on something on his end. I think with the way he's appointing all these people, he hasn't filled out something. It's not just the background check stuff; it's something else. But anyway, yes, my answer is yes. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
excited. Things are.
We wanted to hear that.
It really feels like, yeah, I think something's going to be happening.
Yeah, something's up.
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, and what's up with, I did hear about Melania's pictures being shown.
Putin is making sure that Donald knows his place.
Yeah.
And he did, Russian TV did also add some kind of a weird, I want to say it was a meme where Putin's got Donald on a leash and he's walking like a dog. It's a real story.
Yeah.
I had a real source on that one. I need to stop reading the news.
Well, you're doing more than I do.
Yeah,
Oh, I did star it. See, thank you, Tony, for buying my sweatshirt. Okay. Will there be this is extended more of Melody's question. Will there be apparently there's about to be a recount. Is this really going to happen?
Oh, so that's not for sure.
Are they going to do a recount?
Oh, did we answer that? Guess not.
Did we? Well, I got a yes.
I think. Well, I think I'm thinking too much about when we were just talking.
Okay, we were just talking. I think, yeah,
because we were both saying that we feel like silence is deafening. They're working on something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you got a big yes. So yay.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Yeah, I think JR says, I wish Kamala asked for a recount right away. And I think that was part of our, like, they're acting like this.
Well, we talked about that a little bit last
time. Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
But it felt, it didn't feel good because we were all thinking, oh my God, it's so obvious. But why isn't anybody talking about this? But again, I think it's purposed. I think it's purpose that they're not talking about it and not.
Absolutely.
And why it didn't happen right away is because we have, like Lisa got, people across the country, across the globe that are involved in this. It's, so it's big. So
I'm still freezing up.
Yeah, you are totally freezing up, but I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to go anywhere.
I know, because I just get all upset on the inside.
You get upset.
I'm sure it's showing on the outside.
You get upset on the inside.
I don't like being upset on the inside or the outside. It makes me fussy.
Will they find proof? Okay, so here's a question that came in. Thank you for all the questions, you guys, by the way. All right. Will they find proof they won't do anything without proof? Either election interference or espionage. So will they find the proof? I think they have the proof.
That's a big yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sensing they already have the proof. They have the proof. I'm going to throw 3 cards on that just so y'all can see it.
We can totally throw cards on it. What?
Oh my God. JR says, Lisa, your frozen picture shows you upset and confused.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Okay, so what was the question? Will they find the proof? Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's a lot. They're working on it.
Oh, heck yes. Oh my gosh. I got a strong yes over here.
Okay.
I got the strength card. I got 3 major arcana. I got the strength card, temperance, and the sun. I'd hold up the cards, but you all can't see it, but I'll do it anyway. Maybe it'll freeze next time where I'm holding them.
Yeah, right. It'll freeze if you holding the card. So yeah, you have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. They're going to find overwhelming proof, is what I'm seeing here. So, oh my God.
You guys are funny. Now look at my phone. I see the face. It's ridiculous. Sorry. I'm so depressed over here.
I got you, Lisa. All right. We gotta get that shifted. All right.
I would leave the studio and come back in.
You're gonna try it again? Okay. All right. Live. Here we go. She's gonna try again, guys. Let's everybody send energy towards Lisa's Wi-Fi. Okay. There you. Oh, look at you moving about and seeing. We can see you.
What animation? Get out of town.
All right. Don't test it. Holy cow! She's trying it. She's testing it. You guys. All right. Seascapes just sent the most benevolent outcome for your. We sent you all our energy.
Thank you for all the woo-woo, guys. Appreciate it.
Yay. Diana is asking, a lot of his voters are feeling remorse. Will any of them try to retaliate? They also have big emotions, don't they? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The immediate response, like your body, my whatever. There's, I've been seeing the most horrible response from them already, and they, have their person moving towards the White House, right?
Right.
So it's interesting. Even though they won, you can see the retaliation anyway. It's like holy cow. So yes, we're going to have those folks that do not like how it plays out.
Yeah, I guess on my end, I'm trying to figure out how to narrow. I did the pendulum. I got a yes, but I was defining retaliate like more along the lines of local stuff, like just on a smaller scale. I think some people are scared, because a lot of the voters are realizing what they voted for affect them.
Right. Like,
whereas all of us seem to be voting for the greater good.
Right.
And inclusiveness and safety and prosperity and love even, but they were like, no, these policies sound pretty right on, but they weren't paying attention to the right definitions of what those policies were. So now they're sitting around going, oh, well, that wasn't a good idea, was it? No, everybody's been telling us whole.
We've been trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, it almost froze like that. That was hilarious. I
don't know what's going on. With my finger up my nose. Great. I look like a muppet. Wonderful.
Yeah. They're going to see this as as it's moving right now, and the shift that could happen if it all plays out. There's a lot of hands in here. There's a lot of energy in here. So I'm cautiously optimistic that's going this way, but they're going to feel betrayed, and so we will see some retaliation. I do feel that. They're going to feel very betrayed. But we feel very betrayed by
right. It's like, welcome to the club. We've been doing this whole time,
right?
And you guys are just now.
Yeah,
that's quite the shock too, because I mean, send them all loving light, guys. The ones that are finally like, oh wait, I guess you don't know if you don't know. Now they know.
As it's going right now with this circus car or whatever, the clown car that is the new cabinet, I think people are like, oh, you know, there things are gonna things can be, I'm gonna lose my Social Security. I'm gonna lose my. They didn't know Obamacare was.
Oh, what? That's the Affordable Care Act?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's and the tariff thing. Don't even get me started.
Oh, the tariff. Like, don't.
We said that from the start that nobody was understanding what tariffs mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not good for the consumer.
Mm-mm.
But he tells, that's the thing, Donald and Elon relay information so poorly on purpose that if you're just listening to them, it makes sense somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody does any independent, critical thinking research. I mean, even if the healthcare and that stuff doesn't affect you personally, don't you have relatives or friends that might affect?
Yeah.
Just nobody thought outside of the box on anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think I was personally hurt by family members that voted for Trump with their eyes wide open. They knew who he was. They don't like him, but they voted for him because it was going to be better for
the policies,
the financial
economy. Their eggs will be cheaper, that garbage.
It was like eyes wide open. So you know that he's a rapist. You know that he's a this and that and the cheating, the
misogynist, sexual,
the whole thing. That kind of hurt the most.
I bet.
Anyway, y'all know I'm preaching to the choir here. All right. Let's see what else we got going on here. We got that one.
Thank you, Karen Doyle. Yes, everybody hit the like button, y'all.
Yay. Ink brought up a good point here about what is the real story on the young male voters. Do they want misogyny or are they misinformed? Yes and yes. Both.
It's a generational thing. I think we're creeping into that kind of. Do you feel that way too? I feel like maybe a lot of the young male voters aren't quite aware of where things came from and how far we're going back. We're kind of hitting a generation where the guys are just like, well, they'll be fine. It's like, no, they're not going to.
There is some of that.
It's not going to be fine with everything.
I think you're right. I think there is some ignorance there, but I also feel like some of them.
You think they just feel
the narrative? They wanted they like the narrative of being the one in charge or whatever, the
bizarre
nationalist thing, and that they are in charge of women and their bodies and their the whole thing.
And see, like with our generation, the whole thing is look at everybody before us that made it possible for us to do what we've all been able to do as women. And this is just like, what? Way to erase everything that my family fought for.
Yeah, exactly.
Your family fought for.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So I like the word misinformed here, Ink. And they just grabbed onto a narrative that felt good to them and safe. All right. Seascape, hello. Mark Elias just said the election wasn't stolen. I don't get this. Mike, Schiff, Schumer, and Tom T. Moore, ET, said that there wasn't. Okay,
so I've not watched Tom Moore.
There's some folks that aren't seeing that it was stolen. That that there wasn't any shenanigans. That's okay. I mean, I think we're all having our own experience with this, and yeah, I don't know.
So what exactly did it just? So why did they say the election wasn't stolen? Is that what you said?
I think they truly. Okay, so I do again. Silence is one thing, and another thing is saying that it wasn't stolen, um, and it could be throwing people off track, right?
Yeah, it almost feels like maybe it's like narrowing down what we mean by stolen, because
Right.
pretty
And so,
much things were handed over. Control was handed over. There's
and
such a fine line with that.
Ink and Flame is saying Mark Elias and others want to protect the trust in the institution, and I'm telling you that's a huge hesitation in showing that there is a breach. But there's too much on the line this time around to hold. So they're going to have to make some changes because it's not safe. It's, you know what I mean? And they also don't want to look like what 45 did.
That's true.
But again, do the recount, and if the recount comes back, yeah, there was no shenanigans. That's when you go, okay.
Yeah, at least try it, right?
At least
do it. Do the process.
But he says
And
that
it is.
Oh, Ink and Flame says Mark Elias and others want to protect our trust in institutions because without that, democracy falls. However, democracy falls if 45 gets in the White House as well. So choose your battle. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Democracy's already shown that it's got
fallen.
issues.
It's already got issues.
And you know what? I was thinking about? I'm getting ready to throw something out there that I think is going to be super deep, but we'll see if I can explain it well. I was thinking earlier today that it's so interesting that the way things are going now, remember, this is the age of internet. Communication and reporting is so different today compared to way, way back. I mean, who's to say all this garbage wasn't happening all along? I mean, really, different aspects. Maybe not the big whatever this big ball of fire is that we're in the center of right now, but there have always been elements of political weirdness. Lots of under the table shaking of hands, passing of funds. We all kind of have known that. The only difference is now it's in our face, and nobody's hiding it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They think it's cool, be racist and sexist and be a felon, and yeah, I'm a crook, but look, I'm running the joint now, that kind of stuff. So
did you just knock all the shit off your desk?
I did. I'm making a point, damn it.
Making a point, you guys.
I hit a cat. I knocked my cup over. Yeah, it's okay. It's spill proof.
Okay.
All anyway, right. That's the point, guys.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh.
All right.
I'm having a rough FriYay.
It's a rough FriYay.
Oh, the topic's weird. The world is weird. My connection is weird. And I'm knocking over things.
Terry's going to give us a little reprieve from all this. Hi, Terry. And that is the cutest little picture of a little bunny. Aw, do you see that little bunny?
I love bunnies. We have bunnies over here.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. I see bunnies when I go to my car sometimes.
All right. Non-election related. Sorry, it's okay. We like this. It's a good break right now. I have had, and I feel like this is a good question for all of us. If anybody's experiencing any of these phenomena, is that how you say that?
Phenomena.
Yeah, that. Hi, Clarence. I have had some electric phenomenon happening lately. Electronics acting strangely. Is somebody trying to send me a message? If so, who and what? All right. So, Terry, if you're still here, just check in and say hi. But this is a good one for all of us if we're experiencing phenomena or things are get wonky when we're around. Sometimes there's two things that could be happening. One, like Terry's saying, is someone visiting. Is someone a loved one coming in with a message? Someone trying to get my attention? That could be happening. Oh, good, Terry. Another thing that could be happening too is your own vibration is upgrading and shifting, which we all are. We're all in that push right now. We're all shifting. We're all upgrading. And in the past couple of weeks, we've really been pushed into an upgrade. And so it's happening much faster. So that also could be part of it, is that your vibration is affecting electronics. I have a friend who is very much one of those folks who affect electronics. And it's a thing. So.
Oh, I met her. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you met her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but let's see if you have a loved one that's.
I went ahead and pulled a card. I'm going to show the card.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This is perfect. I think this is, you're definitely a conduit of some sort. It's not just who or the what. It does feel like a sense of you opening up. This card is perfect for you. It's from the Inner Child Oracle. The Inner Child Oracle. It says, "Say yes. Now's the time to be open and receive." So I feel like that's good and bad. I mean, with all the things that are going on in the world right now, definitely you're absorbing that. But you definitely you have the ability to receive messages, not just for yourself, but I think you're kind of you're processing. Yeah, and it's overwhelming. All the little zing-zangs are kind of bouncing off each other, is what I'm getting. But I'll let you go ahead, Debbie.
I'm right there with you, Lisa, on that. I feel like there's a few things going on with you, Terry. I do feel not only are you getting an upgrade because you are recognizing this, but I do feel you are being tapped on the shoulder by a couple loved ones. I get I get a person coming in, and I'm going to connect a little more, but I'm seeing a person and an animal together coming together. But the timing is such that they are wanting to. They want you to know everything is okay. I feel like this is a male, and then this like animal, possibly like a dog, a little dog, coming in as well. So, but just bringing that energy of we're here with you, and so in those moments, if you think of if that's happened, like your lights start flashing and you think of someone, yes, you know what I mean. So I do feel that a loved one is visiting. The main message here, and I'm not going to go into it too much. I just want you to know that they're saying everything is okay, and they're wanting to share and like bring some comfort and stuff to you right now. The last couple of weeks have been hard for you, and so they're bringing that in as comfort.
I got goosebumps when you said a person and an animal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Okay. Blessings to you, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, and Clarence said, so is everybody going to let Trump win? And I don't think so. I think they're looking into this, Clarence. Um, but I don't know. Because there's so many things at play. It's, but I do feel, I just want you to know that it is going to come out. And what they do with that, um, we'll see. But yeah.
Well, and sometimes I even think in terms of, and this is just my thought process on things. Even when I am thinking, oh my gosh, they just let this happen or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
You got to remember, like, even if you're in an office setting and there's some stuff going down between two people there, everybody's quiet. Nobody's talking. You don't know who's a friend of theirs. You don't know who's in on it. Just typical normal scenarios. It's difficult, and the government is a big place, and you got to tippy toe a little bit, especially now that we know how people are still flip floppy. They got to be pretty quiet and purposeful.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's something to that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, but no matter what, we're here together. We're in this.
Yeah,
Okay, guys.
absolutely.
All right. I want to keep us. I want to try to keep us in a place of peace and light and love as much as possible. Again, reiterating a little bit what we talked about at the beginning tonight about many of us have been triggered because of our own past traumas. It's just triggering. It just is. If we've ever been in a vulnerable place where we were in a situation where we were out of control of what was happening to us, you're going to be triggered by this. And so honor what you're feeling, but release it because you're here now, and try to find moments that bring you joy and comfort now. So just extra love and kindness to yourself right now, okay? And community is important. This community together is important. So finding that community and is important right now. So we wanted to talk about the full moon here at the end, and also we'll draw a card from Spirit for us, just to help us along right now, outside of the energy of current topics. So, but looking at the full moon, it's a super moon, and so within the energy of this Taurus super moon, so you can replay this since it's being recorded. You can come back and replay these words if you need to, or you can turn on your phone and just do an auto record of it, or whatever, so you have it. But this is a little mantra you can say to manifest through this full moon that is being offered at this time. It's a big energy, you guys. Big. I know you all been feeling it. So within the energy of this Taurus full super moon, I align my values and desires. I release scarcity and invite in abundance, trusting in my ability to create a life filled with joy and stability. I cultivate gratitude for what I have while confidently stepping into the future I envision. I am worthy of all riches life has to offer, and I welcome it with open arms. Thank you for that full moon energy.
Beautiful.
All right. Woo, now I'm dizzy.
That's everything.
Stepping into that. Holy moly. All right. So here's a card for us.
Card for us.
Card for us from Spirit. Ooh. I hear you, Karen. Take extra care, drink extra water, find things that help ground you. Self-care is important. Yes, Seascape. Okay, so important for us. Backing up everything, all the messages they've been bringing through, and it's here's the picture. Connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love at this time. So again, it's that self-care. Connect in with your higher self. Connect into what brings you closer to that alignment with whatever is that divinity is for you. Source, love, light, that heart space. One of in my members group said that they were listening to Christmas music, and that brings them to that place of nostalgia and peace. So whatever it is for you, find those things that help you in these times to help center yourself and regulate your nervous system.
Nice. I've been grinning the whole time because we used the same deck and didn't even intend to.
Oh, okay. Wait,
I mean, my card goes right with what you said. You said everything perfectly. This goes with everything they just said. I got heal yourself to heal the world.
Heal yourself to heal the world. Oh, I love it. Mm-hmm.
Self-care.
Beautiful. Yep. Mm-hmm. So that's I love it. So we are hugging you all. And blessings to you all. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you for holding space for each other as we're all going through this together. But we love you guys, and we will see you again.
Mwah.
Blessings. Hug yourself. Yeah, I love that. Mm-hmm. Hug yourself. Boop, boop.